Yes, affairs on local government, chieftaincy affairs and all of that. So that for the fact that we still have that might not be complete autonomy. But what do you say about the autonomy? I know that financial autonomy, because of these encumbrances that we have talked about, has not started. But looking forward, as it is now, do you think that these local governments have full autonomy?
They can't have full autonomy, to be very candid, even though I may not be able to come out with the details, because what the federal government gave them was just financial autonomy. I don't even think most other autonomies have been given. That is complete autonomy.
No, I'm talking about full financial autonomy.
Okay, full financial autonomy. Right now, we are not. It will not happen. You know, Nigerian politics, they must be. In fact, the way Mr. President is even doing, even after he has said this is what is going to happen, and he felt pressured by the governors when he received the governors during the Christmas holiday. I think he came out and said that it doesn't mean he's taking away everything from the local government from them, that they are still, you know, there are a lot of things he said, and to me, when I listen to what Mr. President said, I wonder, are you doing what my friend will call always policy somersault, you know? Though you could, you know, so it is we can't get it completely. Like I said, it is a process, it is not an event. What Mr. President did was to lay a foundation, and we need to build on the structure upward. And you are going to have a lot of challenges in building that structure. Whether it is like, as long as we have, take for example, the state government doing those elections, know this very well, that you are going to have a situation where the arms of the local government chairmen are going to be twisted one way or the other. If you look at, for example, what is happening in Edo State presently, where they have taken some local government who they believe are not backing the state government as of now. You know, most of them have been taken to court. I think some of them have been removed. Whether about 18 local government or something like that have been removed, and the case is in court now. They are trying to fight to see what they can do to sort out, get their mandate back. So these are the challenges we are seeing. So as far as you have political interest in the typical Nigerian politics, you cannot say that the local government are going to have even, let's forget about other forms of autonomy, they are going to have complete financial autonomy. Look at even Anambra State even said, the governor was even against it until the federal government came out boldly that these things must happen. But we are going to have these challenges. But going forward, I do believe as we keep on maneuvering through the difficult terrains of this financial autonomy, maybe certainly we are going to get there, but certainly we are not there yet, because most local government will still sign out that money to their political fathers, who may be the governor of the state. You understand me? So those things are going to happen as we go on, but we believe that over time they are going to settle that matter.
All right, Doctor, I am looking at there may be some duplications in the functions of the local, or hindrances in local government administration as it concerns local government autonomy. Yeah, with the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, we also have the Local Government Service Commission, and now we are looking at the local government, being autonomous, as it were. Now, do you think there will be duplications of functions in all of these, agencies of government? Are you foreseeing any duplication?
No, I don't think there is going to be any duplication of rules
or
rule conflict, because Local Government Service Commission takes care of the administrative structure of local government, takes care of employment, takes care of transfers of workers from one local government to another, while local government and Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs takes care of the political structure of the local government. That's where the local government chairman are answerable to, whereas heads of local government service and directors are answerable to the Local Government Service Commission. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Then Ministry of Local Government also takes care of the traditional institutions in the different local government areas. And then now I'm talking about autonomy now, the local government, the small locality. So there's no way local government, for instance, maybe a chairman can only suggest when there is going to be employment at the Local Government Service Commission, can only suggest some names and send to the chairman of a Local Government Service Commission for employment. He cannot employ. He has no power to employ. At the same time, he is also answerable to the local government Ministry of Local Government, the Commissioner for Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. So there are roles that commissioners play which are not roles for local government chairman. And commissioners cannot also play the role of local government chairman. So I don't see any conflict at any point at all. There's no meeting point as such, and in terms of conflict matters.
All right, yeah, because you're saying now that Minister of Local Government Chieftains, Local Government Service Commission handles the transfer of
administrative aspects of the local government
which
system.
means the staff of it too can be transferred to
anywhere, yes, to any local government.
So we can have a mixture of government having staff of its own origins.
No, it cannot be
So
like that, because it's a central administrative system, the local government system. Yes.
All right. Still on you, Dr. Odo.
Yes.
About a week ago, the association of looked at the 23% allocation from the monthly federation account to local government is very paltry, bearing in mind that a good number of the citizens are at the grassroots, and they kicked against it, saying that what's your take? What are your thoughts on this? The allocation given to
and raise that 23% to whatever percentage. What would they do with it? I will answer my question, because what I'm saying so is, let me take you back to the last administration of Muhammadu Buhari in this country and in this state. Buhari set up NFIU, Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit. This issue of autonomy started long time ago, even before Buhari. And Buhari will ensure the transfers of all local government monies. About the time that NFIU wanted to kickstart the implementation of that policy, do you know that that same Algon that is kicking against 23% went to court in Akwa Ibom State, in this state? They sued NFIU to court and said, don't send our money to us, send it to the governor. Then the Governor Odom Emmanuel, our governor is able to take care of us. Can you imagine that? And that was what scuttled the autonomy at that time. That was what scuttled autonomy at the time of Muhammadu Buhari. That I have 4 serious factors that impede the local government autonomy. One of them is this Algon. Another is Algon that fought against NFIU. And then I have the Governors Forum. The Governors Forum will not allow the federal government to be able to implement this policy, no matter how. I'm saying that to say that even if at the end of this month, because the federal government has ordered local government, all the local government to open an account with Central Bank of Nigeria and send the account number to the federal government, maybe to FAC. Now, what I am foreseeing as a financial expert is, even if they drop that money in local government accounts, the Governors Forum that I'm talking about will call their boys and talk to them and say, you see, yes, we congratulate the federal government. We also congratulate all our local government for receiving so much. But this is what we're going to do. They will stereotype. They will influence the chairman through algon. And here I'm saying...
Well, how do you know this? How do you...
I'm saying, what are you talking about? This is a country that we know how things work. And I've done a lot of research. Like I've talked about the NFIU. Do you disagree with what I said? What I just said about how Algon sued the NFIU to court? It happened in this Akwa Ibom state. And the local government that we thought that was going to boom could not boom because they didn't have that direct allocation from the federal government. All the monies was still sent to the state government account, and that still boosted the state local government joint account. So chances are that if the money drops in local government accounts, that the governors through their forum will influence the chairman through algon and determine how such money will be used. Therefore, the chance, and if there's any chairman that will disobey that, there are other ways of Tuekon just talked about some local government chairman that has been impeached and relieved of their positions. So the legislature, local government legislature, the councillors are there to be used as instrument. EFCC is there to be used as instrument. In government, if you don't work in line with government and be totally loyal, you become a scapegoat. EFCC can be directed to you. The local government councillors can be directed to you. They say, this man is fraudulent with your money. So do what? Impeach him. And if you are not careful, they can throw you out and bring in another person. And there's nothing you can do about it. So algon is even a problem, a big problem. Nigerian Governors Forum is a big problem. And so on and so forth. And even the third one is the Senate. The Senate has been, because this issue of local government autonomy is a constitutional issue. So all this one we're talking is trying to work on the executive order. The Senate has not yet completed the processes of amending this relevant section of the local government autonomy and then pass it into law. And because of that, nobody can really put his feet on the ground and say that this thing must happen, because it's the executive order, like the time of the Muhammadu Buhari, that ordered the NFIU to implement that, and they couldn't succeed. They took it to and I don't want to go there, but they were sufficiently compensated for standing with the governor. And today, I don't know whether today they can still boast of all those compensations. And so in terms of vehicles and so, take this home and be happy. So the issue, this is a very dicey issue, because if it is not by the constitution or by law, it might not really thrive, it might not really fly. That's my take.
If you just joining the People's Frequency, this is Melting Point on Memories 96.5 FM, and we're tinkering into the first 100 days in office of local government administration. And I don't know how it affects you, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm here to find out with the direction of my local government chairman, and name withheld for now. But I'd like to ask a trick of, I'd like to find out how far has your local government reformed in Yonibo? What's your score on that? And again, that's part one. Part two, do you think local government chairmen should be given proper orientation, some orientation, on how to, administer governance at their respective councils. Yeah, because some for it, some perhaps never came with a manifesto on the way forward and how to run the system, but they just found themselves in office and are trying to grapple between administration and governance.
Let me just make a perfect example of that. In my own ward, the councillor is a stark illiterate. So how then do you are you even talking about renting somebody that even if ABC is as big as this AC? So you see, the whole challenge is, like we have always said, the recruiting process is very poor because it is not geared towards producing, servicing the people. It is simply geared towards, a loyalty to a political leader. Because like my own, the story was that he has been loyal, he has suffered so long, and then he was being compensated for doing this or that. So many of them are not ready to be in public office. If you remember, in this very state, the chairman of the party, the PDP in this state, he had a lot of problem with the government at the state level as of that time, because he wanted, one of the things that got him into problem was, he said the minimum requirement for a councillor must be a degree or HND. That was it. And he got into trouble with the powers that be. They had it. Currently, you bring all these kind of people to me because he has to work in offices. Like in my own thing, a former big man in this state is the one who chose the guy. And when people went to ask him, training, who are you going to train? These people are trained already in what is expected of them by the political